Did you receive a notice that looks like this from the FDA? This notice is called a Notice of FDA Action. The Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, FD&C Act, authorizes the FDA to detain a regulated product that appears to be out of compliance. The terms for the FDA are adulterated or misbranded. The FDA District Office will issue a Notice of FDA Action specifying the nature of the violation to the owner or importer. On the first notice, just like this one, it'll advise you that there's a hold on your merchandise and that it's pending FDA review. This is the time to get an expert involved to discuss the matter with the FDA and work on getting your merchandise released. Products that appear from examination or otherwise to be violative may be detained and ultimately refused entry into the US. Your goal is to work diligently to make sure your products are not refused entry. The standard for detention and refusal is extremely low. Detention is permissible without the FDA actually reviewing your product or its labeling. Remember, FDA's main mission is to protect the American public and ensure imported products are safe. The ability to challenge the FDA is limited almost exclusively to legal as opposed to factual issues, which is why it's extremely important to ensure an expert is assisting you with your response. You have the right to provide oral or written testimony to the FDA regarding the admissibility of the article or the manner in which the article can be brought into compliance. If your company receives a notice of FDA action, Diaz Trade Law has the expertise to assist you. We have helped numerous companies respond to the FDA. In some instances, we'll recommend and assist you in filing this form, requesting reconditioning of your merchandise. The purpose of this process is to bring your product into compliance so that it's not adulterated or misbranded when you are done with the manipulation, minimizing your losses and not harming the public. If you fail to submit evidence that the product is in compliance or fail to submit a plan to bring your product into compliance, FDA will issue another Notice of FDA Action. This one will refuse admission of the product. A notice of refusal looks like this. Notice this stamp from Customs, demanding redelivery of your merchandise. If you receive a notice of FDA action refusing admission of your product, you have 90 days to export or destroy your merchandise, and it must be under FDA or Customs supervision. There are specific guidelines to follow for each port. If you don't follow the guidelines and export the merchandise within 90 days of refusal, you'll be subject to a liquidated damages claim. This is a customs bond violation. Here's a sample liquidated damages claim. What does this notice mean? U.S. Customs may assess liquidated damages because an importer of record or its broker either did not satisfy one or more conditions of importation, including redelivery of merchandise. Notice the stamp we discussed earlier. If the merchandise is exported or destroyed, but not under the specific guidelines set by U.S. Customs and FDA, Customs can assess those liquidated damages. The amount of the liquidated damages claim, in this case, can be up to 3 times the value of the merchandise, but will be capped at the amount of the customs bond, which is typically $50,000. How can Diaz Trade Law help? If you receive a liquidated damages claim from U.S. Customs, contact Diaz Trade Law today. We've helped numerous companies successfully mitigate liquidated damages claims by Customs. My name is Jennifer Diaz. I'm a board-certified international attorney and expert in working with the many federal government agencies, including U.S. Customs and FDA. I will work with you and discuss your options, including filing a petition with Customs. In this example, the $50,000 liquidated damages claim was mitigated to only $187. I have more successful results for your review at diaztradelaw.com. Every case is different, and each must be evaluated on its own merit. Let me review your case and advise you if I can assist you. I have many blog posts on this topic and even a press article by NBC News on this topic, as well at diaztradelaw.com. Let me be your customs and international trade law expert. For more information, please visit diaztradelaw.com.